Okay, I was reading some of the old developer blogs back from around the beginning of the year, where Ben was talking about some of the new art assets and capabilities of the scenery for version 10. And I came across an entry where he wrote about facades and the new ability to be able to designate different sections for different nodes. The case he was talking about was when you're building a terminal, um, and you have a facade that has glass and brick or pavement walls. Um, when you want to be able to put a jetway up against it, you certainly don't want to be able to have a window section there. So it's nice to have the capability to designate that particular section where you're going to put a jetway as a solid wall instead of one with glass. The problem I was running into yesterday on the project I was working on is that I had a road that was supposed to line up an entry with a parking garage, but I couldn't get the entry gate to line up with the road no matter how I moved the facade around, because the X-plane was just using changed it by default and it put it wherever it wanted to. So after some tinkering, I finally figured out how the new system works. So today I'm just at KLAW. I just created a base pad here. The big square area is a pad where I'm going to put my parking garage, and then this offshoot here on the right is my imaginary road coming into the parking garage. Okay, so I've selected the garage underscore one facade. Okay, and we go to the facade tool, and I'm going to create my parking garage boundaries, and I'm going to put a node across where the road enters, and cinch it up and go to vertex mode to finish it. Okay, so my garage is created up here and down there. Now on the garage options here, see I've created it with a height of 30, which is 3 floors. This pick walls option is disabled by default. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable it. All right. And now what I'll do is I go to the area where I want my entry area to be, and we'll zoom in so we can see a little bit better. All right, I want the entry gate across these two nodes here. So I'm going to select this node. And when I select it, the attributes for that node come up. And the very last attribute is the wall selection. And if I select default or leave it on default, it's going to give me the standard side view of the 3-floor garage. But I'm going to change this one to an entry type. Okay. And you notice on here how the wall has changed from red to yellow, denoting that's where the entry is going to be. And if you put in your nodes correctly, you can do some very precise placement of objects on this. And the same thing works with the terminal buildings, although I haven't tinkered with it. But same principle applies. You just put in the nodes where you want the stuff to be and make sure that you assign the right wall types. Okay, and I hope everybody appreciates the new knowledge. Thanks.